So is there any chance Jeffrey Dean Morgan can be coached back to one of or are there any guest stars coming up this season that people want to know about?
As for Jeffrey Dean, have you seen that guy's schedule? Oh my God, he's a movie star. We love him. We love the character. We want to work with him again. We're wide open. Of course we're wide. I mean, we're not stupid. But he's just a very busy man, and you know, if we can make it work, we would love to make it work.
Come back to us, Jeff. Come back to us.
But yeah, Mitch Padalecki is coming on the show.
I mean, who else is their father figure? Who else has that energy? I mean, nobody. So we need Jeffrey.
Yeah.
I believe what you were saying. She was making her own little thing.
Yeah. Mitch Padalecki. He's speaking of father figures. I mean, he's got a very patriarchal kind of vibe. Oh, don't worry. Could anyone ever replace Bobby Singer? Ever? So we can write the rule that way, don't worry. But, so, yeah.
Now, and Jerry, did you find it a challenge to play against yourself as Lucifer in the season finale?
I did, yeah. I know. I even talked to Jensen about it because he had done it for another episode. But it's strange as an actor because you're so used to responding from what the character does. You know your motivations and your intentions, but like Jensen and I find a lot in scenes that we have our idea, but then playing it out, it changes and it adapts and it builds into something that you never thought it would be. So it's tough because I talked to him because there were options. I could either look into a mirror, or I could have another actor sitting there saying the lines, or I could just have a photo double to talk at, and somebody off camera would say the lines. And I ended up talking with Jensen because he had been in the same position, and I just chose to use a piece of tape, which sounds kind of bizarre, but I didn't want another actor giving their performance and it affecting my performance, because then it wouldn't make sense when you saw the whole scene. I still haven't seen it. I'm a couple episodes behind. I got caught up. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm a couple episodes behind.
Oh, thanks, it's really nice. I really appreciate your support and commitment into the show.
Someone told me how it ends, so
I watch Koreans, I don't know.
Yeah. But it was very tough. It was fun.
So I think we might have some audience questions.
Audience?
No? Okay, well.
Jared and Jensen, gentlemen.
Hi.
My question for you is, your chemistry on screen as brothers rings so true. Is that great acting, or does that follow through
For me, it's great acting.
It's not that good an actor.
No one can. I don't know. I think it happened pretty quick. I mean, I think we were pretty great friends off the top, and so we just got comfortable. And obviously, it's not hurt with the writing. I mean, that was an understatement. The writing is a huge deal with it because what we're working with rings so true of like brotherly love and brotherly sort of quarrels and confrontations, and so we had such great material to work with, raw material, that it kind of just fell into place. And then, you know, we sort of, after doing it for 5.5 years, I hope it's decent.
Congratulations
Yeah,
on your
come on,
team.
girlfriend.
Okay, so my question's for Eric. What I wanted to know is that I know you had this 5-year plan, but did you tweak or change anything a little bit, like in the finale, once you knew that the show was renewed, or is everything exactly the same you wrote?
You answered that already.
Yes, I absolutely had to tweak some things. I think had it been a true series finale, without like elaborating further, there wouldn't be as many living. Had it been the series finale, there probably wouldn't be as many living characters as there are, and so. Yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily that, but you know, I had a a vision of what really the end point is, and maybe, you know, when the show does end, if we have that end point, you know, maybe, you know, Sarah, Bob, and I'll get there. But we did wrap out, the Lucifer Michael story ended exactly the way we had planned all season for it to end. And so I would say, you know, probably 80% of it, 70% of it is what I would have done anyway. It's just, you know, we added a few cliffhangers and massaged a few things so we could keep the story moving.
Ruby said that Sam never needed the demon blood, comparing it to Dumbo's feather. Can you elaborate that?
Can you?
From, that's from, she's talking from, I think, Lucifer Rising, when Ruby, played by Jared's lovely wife, Jen, said, you don't need the feather to fly, Dumbo, you've had it in you all along. And I think what we meant by that wasn't necessarily that, because I mean the demon blood for us is a kind of a battery. It is sort of a charge that allows him to do the things that he was able to do, and he needed it to be the Lucifer vessel, et cetera, et cetera. But it was more about the decisions that he made, and he, you know, she was talking about the way she was sort of pushing him towards darkness, and he was blaming her, and she was saying, you were self-righteous and angry, and you would have made those decisions that would have gotten you to this place, whether I was there or not. So it was more about an interior character thing for Sam rather than just simply like his blood, his, you know, Popeye spinach or whatever.
He just wanted to call me Dumbo, I think. He wanted some excuse. Who doesn't?
Has it surprised you that the audience of the show has been overwhelmingly female, considering that it was probably initially aimed at the adolescent male demographic?
Shocking.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have always loved horror movies, and so have a lot of my friends, and a lot of them are female. And I think that a huge amount of the genre audience is female. So I think that there is maybe an answer you might be expecting about how we have a lot of very attractive men on the show. That's true. And I think they're I think that genre is very appealing to women. I think that there's a large segment of the audience is female, and that's always been female. And some of the hardest core sci-fi and fantasy viewers have always been women.
Hey, hi.
Someone stop that woman. She's stolen my wardrobe.
I was wondering if you'd want to see the go space out again.
Excellent question.
I feel like we just did.
You know what? It's purely a question of the story being pitched in the right way at the right time. We love them. We'd love to bring them back. They're huge web superstars.
Yeah, did you guys watch the web series? Check out the web series. It's seriously great. Like, okay.
Don't you get the web in Canada?
In Canada, there's a thing called the intranet. It's on your computer. You turn it on.